Hello everyone and welcome back to the newscast.
We're finally back. We haven't done one of these in forever.
I know, and I'm so glad we're back. Do you know why we stopped making them?
I don't know. On to random facts with Gus.
A ladybug might eat more than 5,000 insects in a lifetime. Coke was originally green. It would take 9 years to walk to the moon. One day, you will have to answer for your actions.
Our newest addition to the newscast is Trevor. Now we have interviews with a few important people and a little something about Tigers Roar.
Tigers Roar is a way for students and teachers to show their appreciation to others in the school. It is quiet heroes that make days better for others. They deserve praise and hard work for what they do. Tigers Roar works by scanning a QR code that is right here by the office. It will open a link where you can put the person's name and what they did to help you. It really shows thanks for the people helping around the school.
Wait, huh?
What is your name and what position are you?
My name is Delaney Ake. I am the treasurer.
Do you think you are the best for the position?
Probably not. There's definitely people that could do better than me.
Why did you choose this position?
I didn't really get to choose. I got elected for it.
What is your name and what position are you?
I'm Emma Hicks and I'm secretary.
Do you think you are the best for the position that you're in?
No, I feel like there could be people that do better than me.
Why did you choose this position?
So me and Maggie were sitting in history and Maggie's sitting down, we're nominating people. And I cut to her, I was like, would it be funny if I was secretary? Maggie was like, yeah, and so we both put it down and then I was nominated.
What's your name and what were you voted for?
My name is Maggie Nations and I was voted for reporter.
Do you think you're the best for the job?
I'm sure there's someone out there that's like more capable of doing the job better than me, but I'm very excited to do the job.
Why did you want to be reporter?
I just wanted to be a part of something and like have a leadership position because I really like to do nice things for people.
I'm just going to do a count.
Maggie. Go Maggie.
What's your name and what were you voted for?
My name's Corpus Stearman and I was voted for vice president.
Do you think you're the best for the job?
I mean, there might be some more people out there that are better suited for this for me, but I think I can do a pretty good job at it.
Why did you want to be vice president?
I wanted to have a role that was big enough to put in an impact of what we were doing in National Juniors Honor Society, and not so big that if I made one wrong decision, something could backfire on me.
What's your name and what were you voted for?
My name's Channing Ashworth and I was voted for president.
Do you think you're the best for the job?
I would like to think so, but I had some pretty tough competitors and I know they would have done a great job. I'm just really grateful that I got the opportunity to be president.
Why did you want to be president?
I wanted to be president because it's something that I've always strived for, and being in JHS is something that I've always wanted, and so being president is a great opportunity that I'm very blessed that I got.
Those were our new NJHS officers.
And now we have a segment by your friendly neighborhood poltergeist, Dom.
Hello, I'm gonna teach you how to draw a walrus. When you want to draw a walrus, you have to think about a walrus. So walruses are really, really fat. So I'm gonna draw a really, really skinny walrus. So first thing that you want to do is you want to make the mouth so you can see where the center of the walrus is. You want to kind of erase the middle. So, because walruses, they have that little gap where their teeth are, so it looks like two big old eyelashes. And then you make the little tusks so it looks like a vampire. And then you want to make the really, really, really chunky skull. It helps to just imagine a really, really, really sad person. And then you want to connect the top to the very bottom of your page. And then you want to make the deadest looking eyes you think anybody's ever had. Just completely fill in the circles of the eyes, because you want it to be as dead as possible. See, look. two just dead circles. Then if you want to, I just like to do this, you want to make just one really stupid strand of hair. Like that. I like to put a flipper behind him so it looks like he's looking off somewhere, and then a flipper in front of him so it looks like he's still looking off somewhere. There we go. I like to draw a little tuxedo on him because he's such a polite little gentleman. So how you draw a tuxedo is you make a kind of V next to the bottom of his tusks, and then you draw a circle over where one of the closest flipper to you is. Then when you, here like that, I'll just show it to you. So you do that. Add like a little circle to show where his little arm's coming through. Like that. You want to add a bow tie, just if you want to, or you can add a normal tie. And then you add the little undershirt and the little pocket, or whatever else you want to add. And then, see, like that. Really cool, huh? And then, if you want to, I like to do this, so you probably would too. I like to draw a little top hat on him to cover that one little stupid piece of hair. So I'm pretty sure you all know how to draw a top hat. I like to cover up that little piece of hair, just to know that he's kind of cool, because he doesn't want anybody to know he's got one little hair. See, there he is. You can fill in the tuxedo if you want. Goodbye. Huh?
On to the student of the month.
Hello everyone, this is our second student of the month. His name is Ty Bates. Okay. Now, our first question is, what is one place you want to go to when you're older?
Most likely Iceland.
Okay. Now our second question is, what is your favorite thing about this school?
Mainly the people seem really nice. Most of them really fun to talk to.
Our third question is, what would you do with $1 million?
$1 million, that's a lot. Probably most likely invest, try to get more.
Yeah, that's fair. And our last question that we have for you is, what is your favorite class period and why?
Favorite class period probably had to be Miss Stewart's 5th hour. Have a couple of my friends in there. We just kind of like to joke around in there. And that's just about it. It's kind of fun in there.
Now that's all we have for you today. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Good job.
Those were the students of the month, voted by your very own faculty.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, man. How are we doing this?
You're annoying.
Now we have the teacher spotlight.
Here with an interview is the great, the one, the only, the living legend, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, thank you, Gus. You're so kind.
Question 1.
Oh, Lord.
Where did you go to college?
College. I went to Arkansas Tech in Russellville.
What did you major in?
Elementary education, believe it or not. And then I realized that the snotty noses and button up the pants and all that is not for me. So I moved on up in the world.
Oh, yeah. What was your first job?
Oh, Lord. My first job was a cashier at Walmart. Can you see me as a cashier?
No. Only a teacher.
I could be a door greeter. Some days, some days I probably wouldn't be too friendly, but.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part about teaching would be interacting with the kids. Like you, when you're walking down the hallway.
What's the hardest part about teaching?
The hardest part about teaching would be that it's constantly changing. No year is ever the same. With COVID especially, that changed a lot of things and made it harder. So, yeah. Kids can be hard too, but at least you can love them through it, you know.
What is one place you want to travel in the future?
Well, my husband said if I stick with him for 10 years, he'll take me to Hawaii, so that's crossing my fingers and waiting for that.
What is the last question?
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Well, as you can tell, I love it all, but probably spaghetti because that's what my daughter loves, and I make that a lot for her, so. Yep. Is this the end of this torture?
It is.
That was Campus Cops. And now we move on to the next one, announcements. And after the announcements, a quick message about the ACT Aspire and a goldfish interview.
Okay, I'm Jackson McCragg and I'm here with the junior high announcements. On May 9th is the band concert, and the following day, May 10th, is the choir concert. On April 28th, the National Juniors Honor Society will have our induction ceremony at 6 o'clock or 1800 on the 28th, yeah. There's a chess tournament that's being taken place on Saturday, April 23rd. So get signed up with Miss Nations. The Junior High Science Olympiad was on April 6th, and 7th grade GT. If you didn't sign up, try again next year. 8th grade, I don't know. For the high school announcements, the prom is on Thursday 28th. And the Beauty and the Beast play was already done on April 2nd, so I don't know why I even said that last part. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Go Time. Thank you for agreeing to be interviewed by us today. Spatial awareness, would you like to start?
Yes, I would, Cabbage. Mr. Go Time, can you tell us about is the one store within Area 51? Thank you for your opinion on the subject.
Now for our final question. Where is Old Zealand? Tell us.
Please, we need to know.
I know you know.
What do you think about all the time?
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill!
Alright, I think it's time to move on from these questions. So how's the water in your tank?
Okay, it's great to hear that you're treated well. So that's all we have time for today. Thank you again for agreeing to be interviewed. And, yeah.
The announcements, and now we have one last thing.
It wouldn't be a newscast without Andrew's story time.
Story time!
So I was at my grandma's one time. She had leather couches and no animals, but they were really, really squishy. Like, you would sink 5 feet. I ended up sleeping on that very couch, and when I slept on that couch, I kind of nestled myself into the corner. So I was short and small. I ended up in the middle of the night getting eaten by a couch. I slid between the cushions, and I ended up under the top cushion and beside the bottom one. But they were so close together that no one could see me, and I couldn't see anyone else. So I started panicking when I woke up, obviously, because, you know, I'm 6, now I'm trapped, and I wasn't a very strong child at all. If anything, I was weak. So try as I might and struggled I did, I could not break free. It's not even really claustrophobia, it's just I want to be able to move. I want to be free. I panicked and I started yelling, and my mom heard, but who's gonna expect, you know, a child that's inside a couch? So she looked everywhere but there. But by the time she found me inside the couch, I was crying and I was terrified out of my mind because, again, I couldn't move my arms. I hate that couch, to say the least. That couch gave me nightmares. It felt like I was in a straitjacket. So yeah, that couch. I hate it so much. Bye.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.